Through Junior Achievement, people from our community and the private sector can empower students of Greater Cleveland to own their future economic success.
Okay, well, here with more is Josh Lehman, fundraising manager of Junior Achievement of Greater Cleveland. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having us
Welcome back, I
today.
should say.
Good to see you
in your
again.
Indians gear.
Yep, big
Socks
sports
and
fan.
all.
Yep.
I mean,
That's right. We have cool guests on. Well, for those at home who don't know exactly what Junior Achievement of Greater Cleveland is, tell us about your programs.
Well, I guess let me answer that by posing another question.
Okay.
How amazing would it be if every high school student who graduated here in Cleveland graduated understanding what a budget is? They graduated understanding the importance of savings. What if they knew what it meant to be an entrepreneur and had some tools that if that was their dream, they could pursue it? What if all these students really had opportunities to be exposed to all kinds of careers so that they would know what their passions are? I mean, that's what JA does. We have programs, kindergarten all the way through 12th grade, that focus to some degree or another on entrepreneurship, financial literacy, and career readiness concepts. So helping students understand what a budget is, what savings is, really helping them gain skills so that they can build a solid financial foundation for their future. Really helping them understand how entrepreneurs start, and helping them know how they can be one if they want to be one. And ultimately helping expose them, whether it's through our job shadows, our in-class programs, or our program-centric events, to all kinds of careers so that they can unlock their passions and determine what they want to be when they grow up. That's what JA does.
And you're so passionate about it.
Yeah,
It's
you could
awesome.
tell, you know, as soon as he starts talking, we're listening. How many students get to participate?
Well, so I'll put that in perspective. So for our area, we're Junior Achievement of Greater Cleveland, and we serve all of Lake, Lorraine, Cuyahoga, and Geauga County.
Okay.
In our 4 counties alone, we serve 30 to 40,000 students every single school year. Last year's school year alone, we served 32,000 students, and we've been around for 78 years, since 1941 here in Cleveland, and we've impacted over 1.2 million students since we were founded in 1941.
Wow.
That's really impressive.
That really is.
It's a lot of kids.
Right, and you know, you're saying that this is something that is lacking in schools in terms of teaching finance and entrepreneurship. It's so vital to having our kids succeed. Why do you feel like your programs are so important to the community?
I think for me, my favorite part of my job is I get to go in the community to meet people. And ultimately that means I'm going to run into a lot of alumni of our programs. That's why it's so important. We've impacted 1.2 million people, but it's the stories, it is these alumni that come to us and can tell us where they've been. I had a chance to talk to a woman a little while ago named Terry Weaver, and she was telling me the story about how she was in Junior Achievement back in 1945 here in Cleveland. And she went on this whole story that by the end of it, my jaw was sitting on the floor of my office. I think it's still there. But basically, she was telling me that in that time, we only did a program where students build their own business. They learn how to actually create a product or service and sell it, and they work with a mentor to do that. That inspired her so much that she wanted to start her own business. So she went to California, she put herself through school, she did that by working at a placement agency out there, came back to Cleveland, started her own placement agency here, where at one point she had over 200 people working for her. She then went back to John Carroll to get a second degree while she was running the business and met her husband at John Carroll, and when she retired, went to Case to get a third degree. And at the end of this conversation, what left my jaw on the floor of my office was she told me verbatim, I'm not kidding, that JA, that moment, that milestone was what pushed her in that path. And when you hear those types of things, that's why JA is so important to our community. That's one story out of 1.2 million students over the last 78 years.
Right.
So.
I bet we could sit here and tell stories for quite a long time.
That's really cool. That must make you feel very happy.
I mean, so you literally impact thousands and thousands of students every year. So I guess the obvious question is, how do you fund all these programs?
Yeah, well, we don't ever charge students or schools for our programs. We don't have state funding, we don't have an endowment, we have to start from zero every year and raise all the money. We have amazing support from corporate donors and foundations, but quite frankly, a lot of the ways that we do funding for our programs is fundraisers, and that's kind of why I'm here today, is to talk about one of our new fundraisers that's going on. I did wear the Indians apparel for a little reason, because I would imagine at home there's a lot of sports fans. I'm a huge sport fan myself. I love the Indians, and we are holding a JA Golden Ticket. And just like you would think with a golden ticket, if you have a golden ticket, you have a pass to any sports game you want. So we are raffling off a season ticket package to the Indians, the Browns, the Cavs, and the Monsters.
Wow.
So one lucky person will win all those season tickets. It's about 90 games in total because a couple of them are half seasons, but they're about 90 games in total. And it's for the 1920 sports season. And we're only selling 1,000 raffle tickets. So if anybody at home is interested and wants to participate in this raffle, it's a great way to have an awesome prize package that you can win. I mean, I'm a huge sports fan. I wish I was allowed to buy one, but I'm a staff member, so I can't. But it's something that's really cool that I think is perfect for our community because we have so many passionate sporting fans here in Cleveland, and I think it's something that will help us raise a lot of money for our programs because if we sell out, we'll actually raise enough to fund programs, junior achievement programs for over 2,000
It's
students.
really, really brilliant
This
that
is
you went
very
down
smart.
the sports road.
Yeah,
considering
in Cleveland, right.
Right.
Yep.
I mean, because we're diehards.
We are.
We love our
We all are.
sports.
So this is going on right now?
It is.
We're
It's going
showing
on
the tie right now.
Yep.
There's
you can
Ladies
go-
and gentlemen, Josh's tie.
Yep, there you go. There's the
Love
Indians
it.
tie. But if anybody wants to get a ticket, they can go onto our website. So www.jacleveland.org, jacleveland.org, and they can click on the link right on the homepage. It's right at the top. They can go on, they can get their ticket. We only have a few weeks left that we're selling them. So if you want to get on, get them now. They're limited. So don't miss your chance because this is an awesome prize package.
yeah.
And it's a great way to have some fun and support some great programs right here in Cleveland.
Absolutely. Well, hopefully you're
Well-
singing, I've got the golden ticket. Very
That
soon.
golden ticket. Boy,
Well-
chances are you're going to see this guy at a few of those games
Yeah.
too,
I know,
from
yeah.
what I'm hearing today.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that whoever wins is, willing to give me an extra seat because
Right.
the winner gets 2 tickets. They get 2
Oh.
seats.
See that?
They get 2 seats. So
All
if
right.
whoever wins, I'm just putting that out there. If you have
Okay.
an extra seat, you can't go to a game. I'm more than happy.
You
to
heard it
fill
here
in.
first.
Good
Yep.
fan.
All right, let's get you all the information so that you can get some of these yourself.
Okay, again, this is the Junior Achievement. So the information is on your screen, info@jacleveland.org. You can call 216-861-8080, and you can visit their website to buy that golden ticket.
I love it.
www.jacleveland.org.
Josh, thank you
Awesome.
so
Thank
you.
much.
Thank you
Your
very much.
enthusiasm
Your
is so
passion.
contagious.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Love
Thank you.
All right, well, stick around. We got a beauty and lifestyle expert sharing tips to help improve your skin.
And up next, you know her, you love her, Kristen Gambasini is back to talk about upcycling and refurnishing an old, tired plastic house into a trendy, fun place that you want to live in. I know at home you're thinking that.
Does she do this?
I don't know.
How?
We're going to find out.
Okay.
This segment of Live on Lakeside was sponsored by the Junior Achievement of Greater Cleveland.